Now, to help me with my speech, I would like you to participate in it, okay? So I want to feel the love. Every time I say fact, you say agreed. Okay? So here we go. Fact. Agreed. Okay. Now, when putting my thoughts together for today, I began to realise just how similar the other royal wedding was to today's. Now, the groom, Marcus, he enjoys the sport of kings and queens. Who can tell me what the sport of kings is? Horses. Tomo? Well, you see, that's what I thought, Tomo. But I spent literally seconds researching this on the internet, and it turns out that it's actually cider drinking. And I got a couple of quotes off the internet that said, and this goes back to Norman times, it said, at royal feasts, hundreds of litres of cider were consumed, and hard cider was consumed at every meal, including breakfast. Now, those of you who know Marcus well understand that he's kept to these royal traditions for many years. Fact! Agreed! Okay. Who knows what the sport of queens is?
Shopping!
No. If you have seen Marcus mincing down Kimbolton High Street with a small dog on a pink lead with a pink Diamante collar, that is the sport of queens. Fact! Agreed! Okay.
She's so going to wheel you next time.
Yeah. Now the second similarity between this and the royal wedding. The second similarity between this and the royal wedding is, of course, the makeover. Now, plenty has been written about Kate Middleton's transition from commoner to royalty, but for those of us who have witnessed firsthand Marcus's Gawk 1S, not Gawk 1S, but Gawk 1S, makeover from, quite frankly, he was a scruffy git. Now he's this perfect image of sophistication with Gant shirts and all the other bollocks. Right?
They birthed me.
This transition from commoner to royalty is no less spectacular. Fact! Agreed! Okay. The transition, however, the transition has been overseen in exacting detail by Sharon, and it hasn't always gone smoothly. One example is referred to locally by his friends as Clarksgate. Okay? Now, early on in this transition from scruffy git to royalty, Marcus was allowed to go shopping on his own. Ooh. He requested permission from Sharon, can I go and buy some new shoes? And she said, of course, darling. You can go and buy some new shoes. So Marcus goes off, buys these new shoes, and he comes back into the, what we will call in the village, the refreshment emporium. And he's at the bar, and he's, look at these boys, aren't they? Fantastic. Nice pair of brown Clark shoes, nice and shiny, ooh, lovely laces. Oh, we all admired them, as you do as much, you know. So he's showing these off, and he's waiting for Sharon's arrival. With a broad smile, as Sharon comes in the door, he turns to her, darling, look at these new shoes, fantastic. Well, all I can tell you is that what followed can only be described as a hell of a kerfuffle. Ultimately resulting in Marcus slamming his pint on the bar, storming home, slamming the door, going home, taking the old Clark shoes and stuffing them in the bin. Which of course proves the second similarity to an royal wedding, that Sharon does have tendencies to be the pouting princess. Fact!
She must make Sarah.
Sadly, however, I've got to bring sort of difficult feedback from the stag party. Now, you might think this is not the right time to tell Sharon this, but I have to report back that Marcus was unfaithful during that trip. I feel it's only right as he enters into marriage that Sharon has full possession of the facts. So during one of our refreshment sessions in Newcastle, Marcus mysteriously disappeared. After an hour, we got worried. Well, actually, everybody else couldn't give a shit, but I wondered where he was. Now, Sharon had told us that Marcus continually sets new personal best records in achieving happy ending. And he's quicker and quicker, yeah? So when he's gone for an hour, we knew that wasn't where he was. So we knew something was serious. Anyway, I went off to look for him. Stumbling into the street, I found Marcus across the road with his hand on a window, staring into this window with a tear in his eye at Clark's shoe shop. Fact!
Agreed!
So there you are. I no longer carry the guilty secret of Marcus's unfaithfulness, and the happy couple can trot off in the sunset. And just proving the fact that you may take the boy from Yorkshire, but you can't take Yorkshire from the boy. Fact!
Agreed!
At this point, we would traditionally read telegrams, but to be frank, I haven't got any. Now, there was one package turned up. It was addressed to the happy couple. It was on the bar. The sending address was Apothecary House, and it did have a ticking to implement inside. So I decided we're not going to do that. Anyway, in closure, I would just like to propose a toast to absent friends. Absent friends.
Absent friends.
Thank you.
Absent friends.
Oh yeah, before everybody goes today, where there is a sort of message box over in the corner there is a picture of the happy couple taped to the wall. And what they'd like us to do is that everybody could sign the border of the picture. Yeah? Before we go. Now, personally, I'm going to get so pissed I won't remember. But if you can help me, that would be good.
I think it might need taking off the wall.